My friends, who are these new Christians of the Great Awakening? And why, at this 250-year anniversary of our nation, have they been erased, deleted from our classrooms, from our textbooks? Are they, as some historians say, a bunch of Christian zombies? They just walked around all day committing to prayer and singing hymns. Or were they, as I believe, my friends, they were men and women who put their faith in their actions. They were the first to tell the world that God told them that human slavery is a sin and we must confront that sin. But imagine it's the year 1776. That's the birthday of our country. Yes, the Declaration. We were born July 4th, 1776, not some other time as some of your colleges and universities seem to teach and profess. But what happened in the 1700s? These new Christians, who were called anti-slavery, the nuance there, instead of being pro-freedom, they were called anti-slavery. And they told these new Christians of the Great Awakening, ye are crazy. Crazy. Never get involved in politics. Why? Because the whole world was doing slavery. Human slavery was already over 8,000 years old, and not one country in the entire world had abolished human slavery, including the nations of Africa. And to you new Christians of the Great Awakening, slavery was big money. And finally, there were other churches who were saying that slavery was part of the plan of God. But these new Christians of the Great Awakening said, we do not care that the whole world's doing slavery. We do not care that it's 8,000 years old and that not one nation in the world had abolished human slavery. We do not care that it's big money. And the other so-called Christians were saying it's part of God's plan. No. Because God told us that human slavery is a sin and we must confess that sin. And what they did, my friends, changed the whole world.